What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We're back here today on NBA 2K25. We're once again talking about the Jimmy Butler saga going on right now. He was just suspended by the team due to, some things that have been going on behind the scenes and what's been going on in public. It's been a mess, and Miami is now open for business in trading Jimmy Butler. And there's reported interest by the Memphis Grizzlies in on Jimmy Butler. So you guys already know what we're gonna do today. Let's jump in and do a Jimmy Butler Memphis Grizzlies rebuild in NBA 2K25. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one and subscribe if you're new to this channel. As always, greatly appreciated. So here's the trade that I have mapped out currently. I could understand if this costs more or maybe less. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes because Jimmy Butler could be a one-year rental, which is why I'm starting at the end. His age obviously plays a part too, which makes me think that he won't go for a ton, but I could be wrong. You never truly know when it comes to trades. Sometimes guys go for an astronomical amount, and sometimes they go for little to nothing. Like, I remember Drummond when he was traded, and this is a terrible comparison, don't get me wrong, but Drummond, he was a really good player in Detroit, eventually got traded for a second-round pick, and then Rudy Gobert got traded for the big package from Minnesota. So you just never really know. But here's the idea I have. So, obviously, Memphis needs to match Jimmy Butler's contract. So you have Marcus Smart, Brandon Clark. Memphis is 2025 unprotected, a young player in Jake LaRavia. You could convince me that maybe another first could be in order here. Like I said, since Memphis could be making be taking a huge risk by trading for Jimmy because who knows if he'll stay. Now, obviously, in this video, we're going to make him stay. But Jimmy Butler to Memphis, I think, could actually make a ton of sense. So we're actually going to go ahead and make this happen. They will decline it, but of course, for this video, we're going to make sure it goes through. So we'll take a look at the rotation, and we'll talk about why Jimmy to Memphis could make a ton of sense. I mean, Memphis really hasn't made like the all-in superstar trade, and I feel like, they've had this core and they've had their problems. Don't get me wrong. John Morant suspension, injuries have been there too, but they've had this core that's really good, but they haven't been able to get over the top. They had Dylan Brooks as a starter at one point. They were in on Mikal Bridges when he was available. I think there was some interest in Kevin Durant too at one point. But Jimmy Butler could make a ton of sense. He could be the perfect guy to put this team over the top in a playoff run, which is why I think this would be very interesting if Memphis decided to go through with this. So let's take a look at the rotation when Jimmy Butler added to the team. So you have John Morant, Desmond Bane, Jimmy Butler, Jaren Jackson, Zach Edey, Santi Aldama, Scottie Pippen, Jalen Wells, and Jay Huff. Now, the one problem we do have is Memphis is not a very good team in 2K we've seen. So does Jimmy Butler really change that? That I have no idea. It wouldn't surprise me at all if it didn't. And obviously Vince Williams and Gigi Jackson, those two guys are back. Our rotation will get even better. But yeah, I'm excited to kind of see how this all plays out. So shot tendencies, John Morant is a 90. Jimmy Butler is only a 70. We're going to push that up just a little bit. And then, yeah, we'll go Bane like down to a 79, I guess. And Jaren Jackson down to like a 70, something like that. Yeah, I can rock with that. All right. Let's summate the rest of the season with Jimmy Butler on the Grizzlies. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, it would not remotely surprise me if this team ended up like just being bad because 2K hates the Grizzlies, I've noticed. But we'll see how it all plays out. I'll see y'all at the end of year one. So at the end of year one, Jokic is your MVP. Missy is your rookie of the year. Amin Thompson, sixth man, Wayne defensive player. And Amin Thompson also wins most improved player. So shout out to Amin Thompson. LeBron's clutch player. And Jason Kidd is your coach of the year. Executive goes to Louis Sampson, which is something I've never really seen happen. On a 48-34 record, we finished up as the 6th seed. Very bizarre that he gets the executive of the year. That's interesting. But here's your all, maybe because we made a trade for Jimmy? I don't know. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and All-NBA third team. So did we have any John Morant or anything here? I don't think we did. So none of that currently. All-defensive first team and all-defensive second team. So we are the 6th seed in the West, as I mentioned. And here were your player stats at the end of the season. So you had 23 from John Morant, 20 from Jaren Jackson, 20 from Jimmy Butler, 15 from Desmond Bane, and 12 from Gigi Jackson. Also to make Jimmy Butler as good a pot. We're not going to make this video extremely long because Jimmy Butler's window to be a good player probably will fall off eventually. But I made sure he doesn't regress too much because I want to at least get 3 seasons out of this rebuild for sure. But yeah, not a bad season. We're going to go to a 9-man rotation in the playoffs though, so let's go ahead and do that right now. Bring the bench utilization down. I do have my concerns though with John Morant and Jimmy Butler. Like, would those two get along? I feel like they would, but I also could see them clashing a little bit. I don't know. I could be wrong in that. But let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Thunder round one, which obviously will not be easy at all. But we do have the talent. Will it pay off, though? We'll see. I think immediately, if we lose early on in round one, I'll probably upgrade the 5 spot if I had to guess. But I really like a lot of what we have going on right now. So let's go ahead. Game 1, 1-0 start. So that's a good sign. We're up 2-0. So we beat the Thunder both times at home. and we'll win 3 straight, and we will probably blow 3-0 lead if I had to guess. Yeah, it's coming. I could tell it's coming because this seems too fishy, and 2K is trying to get my hopes up, and we're about to blow 3-0 lead. I'm about to say, why are we sweeping the Thunder right now? And, of course, we're about to get reverse swept, aren't we? Yep, it's happening, guys. It is definitely happening. We were just up 3-0, and now we're about to blow a 3-0 lead. And it's like these next few games are like, why is 2K like this? Why would you even do that to me? I thought we were about to go on a deep playoff run, but nope, you get my hopes up for no freaking reason at all, and we are going to get reverse swept after being up 3-0. You know how embarrassing that? Jimmy Butler would just absolutely leave if that were the case, but he gets to stay. I don't even know if he'll accept his player option or not, but Dallas goes on to beat the Celtics. What a freaking disaster, unfortunately. So, definitely going to be making another trade this offseason. Thankfully, we only traded 1 first in the Jimmy Butler trade, so that should give us enough ammunition to make another trade. To me, the position I want to upgrade is center. Like, I like Zach Edey, but I think we need another big in the building. So Miami's going to get our pick. Portland gets 1. Miami gets 2 with Jimmy Butler gone, so that should help out them because they'll get Ace Bailey or Cooper Flagg. We'll keep Taylor Jenkins, although I will say, you know, maybe blowing a 3-0 lead is a fireable offense because that is just embarrassing. But there's no good replacements, so he's lucky unless they're all the way down here. But I don't think there. Oh, who was that? Who was that? That was Stauffer. Yeah, we'll just leave it. All right, let's go to draft night. And don't think we have a pick at all from anybody else. So yeah, we have a 2nd round pick. So I'll let my assistant GM take whoever they want there. Aaron Bradshaw, who I believe I literally got in a video just recently. Jimmy Butler declines his player option, so we're going to have to re-sign him to a big contract, which we will because he's obviously the theme and title of this video. Aldama is also a free agent. So Jimmy Butler, I'm curious to see how many offers he has. He has 1 offer from LA, but we're going to give him a 3-year deal. This will be like the last contract, so that gives us 3 years to build a team around Jimmy, John Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson. So I'll also re-sign Santi Aldama, and we'll let those two, and we might bring back Luke Kennard too, potentially, but I'll see in just a second. We do have money to sign at least another solid player, but obviously the rest of what we want to bring is probably going to have to come through a trade. So, John Morant, Scottie Pippen. You have Jalen Wells, who could definitely slide down to the 3 to be better there. Gigi Jackson, Vince Williams, John Conchar, Jaren Jackson, Aldama, who just brought back, and then Zach Edey and J Huff. So, as much as I like, you know, Zach Edey, I would prefer if he was more of a backup 5, in my opinion. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to trade first center. That's probably where I feel like we're the weakest right now. We need a center that rebounds and who's really good. It's like Capella obviously comes to mind from the Hawks if he's still there. He might actually be a free agent now. We're not going after Cat or anything like that. So we'll see what's available. Claxton could be interesting too. But that is kind of what the goal... Oh, so I guess Capella signed with the Pistons. I like Jakob Poeltl on an expiring contract could be definitely what we're looking for, to be honest with you. He'd actually fit really perfectly. So, Jakob or even Robert Williams. But Jakob Poeltl sounds like kind of the guy I want. Even Jarrett Allen sounds interesting. But all these rosters are contending now all of a sudden. But let's go talk to the Raptors, who were the 13th seed, and see if they would give us Jakob Poeltl, who is up to an 84 overall. He'd actually be kind of a perfect fit. So let's see if we can make it happen. So he's making $90 million, which should be pretty easy to match because we have like John Konchar's contract. We'll start with that. We're obviously not throwing Zach Edey in here. We're probably going to have to throw Vince Williams in here. So Vince Williams, we need $9 million more. This might not be as easy as I thought. Aldama, there's really no, like we'd have to throw a bunch of like J Huff. Wow, this is not going to be easy actually. So $90 million may be out of our price range, low key. But yeah, we're not going to be able to get Jakob Poeltl. There's just not enough salaries here to match something like that. Or what we could do is take this to the deadline, which might not be a bad idea because we could like sign another small contract. But another idea is Robert Williams from Portland. So we can try for him really quickly just to kind of have a bridge guy. And even if Robert Williams doesn't work, we could always trade him at the deadline for an upgrade. So we'll do that. So let's go back to John Konchar's salary, which the Portland Trailblazers can deal with for a year. I'll give you Vince Williams, who probably is going to be out of the rotation now at this point. And we need $2.70 more million in this trade. I can go J Huff, which is fine. So Konchar, Vince Williams, J Huff. And let's say I throw you a couple of seconds. Would you do this? I mean, Robert Williams, or getting Vince Williams for Robert Williams, I don't think is a bad offer by any means anyway. So yeah, they agree to that. So we know Vince Williams for Robert Williams, I think, is solid enough. So that gives us our starting 5, but starting center. But don't be surprised if I maybe try to upgrade at the deadline potentially. Now we do need to sign another contract, so Luke Kennard probably needs to be re-signed. So let's go ahead and give him a contract. So let's give him like one. Let's give him like a 1 because we have his bird rights. So that should be able to get him, which is nice. You can sign another good player probably. So give me like, just need some more salaries I can maybe match with at the deadline. Give me like Watford on a 1-year deal just for depth, and then his salary could be useful at the deadline if we decide to make a move. So we'll do that. So now that should be player progression. Cam Spencer, the other guy will be back too. So John Morant, Desmond Bain, Zach Edey, Jalen Wells, GG Jackson, Scottie Pippen, and then yeah, so all looks good. I'm feeling good about what we got going on right now. So now what we're gonna do is take this to the deadline. We'll see how the team is performing, and if there is the ability to upgrade at the 5 spot, I think we do it, because I like Robert Williams, but we all know his health is not dependable. It just is not. So what we're gonna do, take this to the deadline, evaluate if we can upgrade that 5 spot. I think we do it. So proficiency, I mean, it's a 4.5 right now, so maybe things all go well and there's no need to make a move at the deadline, but more than likely I will make some type of move. So I'll see you there if we do make it. But hey, I guess if we're good enough, maybe I just skip right past the deadline and do absolutely nothing. So we're at the deadline, as we're actually quite a good team right now, but I don't think that should stop me from trying to make some type of move here. So you got like Zubac, Jarrett Allen could be available as they're the 12 seed. There's always Nick Claxton, and then of course we try to get the deadlines available in Toronto. So as much as I love Robert, well, actually I guess, or yeah, they're the 9th seed. I thought they were the 3rd seed for a second, but that's just Detroit. So yeah, those are the 3 guys we're going to be looking at here. So Jakob Poeltl, we're going to be looking at, of course, I just mentioned the name, Zubac, and then Jarrett Allen. Those are the 3 I'm kind of looking at, but to me, between Jarrett Allen, is Jarrett Allen still making $20 million? He may be making more now. I know he got extended, so let's see. He is still making 20 million. Obviously his new extension kicks in, but he'd probably be the most ideal 5-man to go get right now if we can get him from Cleveland. So we are going to throw Robert Williams in here, and we're also going to throw obviously Luke Kennard's contract in here as well. It's an expiring salary, so it shouldn't affect anything. And then I'm more than okay with trading like 2 firsts for Jarrett Allen, because I can get behind that. So this kind of gives him a replacement, but I do believe they might seek out, well, we don't really have that, so they're just gonna have to take this if they want it. Let's see if they would do it. So Rob Williams and 2 firsts for Jarrett Allen. What do you say? They either counter me or disagreed. So they disagreed. I can't go 3 firsts. I'll throw a second, probably not gonna make a difference, and another second, and it does not make a difference. I can't get to 3 firsts, unfortunately. Is there anybody I could trade? I mean, we have Scottie Pippen or Aldama. We could throw them Aldama technically. So if I threw them Aldama and then they gave me like Georges Nang, which actually that's not possible, so they need to throw somebody more expensive. If we get a Coro off them, would they? I doubt that. So yeah, no, they're not gonna do that. So not a Coro. What about Max Strus though? And nah, they're not gonna do this. What about a second? Maybe? No. Okay. So we might have to go for Jakob Poeltl instead, which I can get behind. So let's go to Toronto and let's see if we can get Jakob Poeltl instead. 85 overall, just got extended as well. Gonna be making kind of the same amount of money at 30 years old. So we'll, you know, remove Santi Aldama. I can't get behind 2 firsts, but I would do 1 first. Would they do it? Easy peasy. So we get Jakob Poeltl upgrade from Robert Williams. So that's who we ultimately wanted in the offseason, and we do get him at an 85 overall. So we'll see how the rest of the season goes. 33-16 right now. I think that was our, you know, final all-in move technically. There could be some more things we do, but this is kind of going to be the starting 5 we rock with for the rest of the video. So hopefully that new addition pays off big time, because if not, not sure what else we're going to do. Maybe we trade Desmond Bain. I don't know. So at the end of year 2, Luka Doncic wins MVP. Cooper Flagg is your Rookie of the Year. Jalen Duren, 6th man, Women Defensive Player, and Scoot's Most Improved. And Paul is your Clutch Player, and Tom Thibodeau is your Coach of the Year, and Executive goes to Louis Sampson. So 2 years in a row for Louis Sampson, aka your boy here. Although the Jimmy Butler trade obviously was, you know, just, you know, that was the theme of the video, so I can't really take credit for that. But still, do get John Morant, all NBA second team, so that's fire to see. Do we have anybody else here, like all defensive team, anything? No. Jaren Jackson, are you here? Yes, he is. There he is. Jaren Jackson, all defensive second team. Now he's got to be extended this offseason. I checked in on him at the extension deadline, but he had no ability to be re-signed. We did get the 1st seed though, so that's exciting. We went 56-26. We blew a 3-0 lead last year. Obviously not looking to do that this time around. 22.5 from Jimmy, 26 from John Morant, 17 from Jaren Jackson, and 17 from Bain. 11 from GG Jackson, 8 from Jakob Poeltl with 9 rebounds, 7 from Santi Aldama, 6 and 7 from Zach Edey. So, in round 1, we draw the Pelicans, who have their own issues, of course, with Murray, Brandon Boston, Ingram, Zion, Missy, Herb Jones, Jordan Hawkins, TJ McCollum, Trey Murphy, and D'Lo to round up their bench. All right, somebody current round against New Orleans. and we will get out of round 1. So we actually went up 3-0 and then finished the job. Thunder get taken care of by the Spurs. So we don't have to deal with OKC this time. Although, you know, dealing with Wemby is still an issue in itself. But here goes nothing. So game 1 goes to San Antonio. Game 2 goes to them. Are they going to go up 3-0? All right, let's do what the Thunder did to us, right? Probably not going to happen that way, obviously. But yeah, this was the all-in roster, and Wemby and the Spurs might smoke us here. It would be hilarious, though, if we came back from 2-0. That would be absolutely funny. What would 2K absolutely be on if something like that were to occur twice in a row? And I was even looking at the other matchups. Maybe that happened somewhere else, too. We have the lead right now, so we might be able to force a game 6, which we do. Okay, it's slowly but surely happening. Game 6 in San Antonio. We have the lead right now, but San Antonio takes it back. We take it back. Are we about to go to a game 7? Are we really about to go to 2K? I don't know what your obsession is with 3-0 leads being blown. I mean, I guess we haven't completed the job. Job's not finished, like Kobe Bryant once said. Rest in peace, Mamba. Dude, no freaking way this is about to happen 2 years in a row. Like, 2K, why are you upset? Well, hold on. I mean, that job's not finished still. Okay, it's a close game. Oh, boy. Did we blow this? Did we blow this? That's what I get for speaking too fast. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left. The job needs to be finished. We only have 13 points in the 4th quarter right now. My gameplay has been atrocious, honestly, as of late. But what do I have to lose here? We were down 3-0. I need to protect 2K's legacy here. Although I'm not sure what I'd be protecting. It just doesn't make any sense. All right, so Wemby. I looked like he was about to screen me. He does screen Vassell for Vassell. John Morant's guarding Vassell. Don't love that. I'm going to try to help defense. I mean, good defense. We'll take it. All right, now we got the board. Let's go. Let's get it to John Morant, and let's just see if we can sneak to the basket. Wow, John Morant is a quick boy. 104 to 105. Yeah, I think we're chilling. As long as we play good defense, I can make this happen because all I can do is just sprint by. We have Edian. Dude, why is 2K obsessed with 2 centers on the floor at all times? They think this is like 2005 or something. I don't understand. Or 19, I don't know. Dude, they always, like, it never fails, dude. 2K always have 2 bigs on the floor at all times. Never fails with them, man. Never fails. That is not what basketball is about. Sohan just shot a 3. And then, you know what? We'll take that. I can live with that shot all day. So now we got the rebound. If we could score here, that would be amazing. And we're going to try to... Okay, that was... Can we get the rebound, please, Jakob? No, I think that's our ball, actually. It is. Okay, so that's actually better we didn't go for that. So I did some reckless stuff right there. Don't get me wrong. But let's make up for it. So let's get the ball to John Morant. And let's see. Give me a screen. And let me see if I can burn Now, Wemby might come down to the paint. He's not. And Sohan can't guard me. I'm about to say, we better make that layup. It is now a 3-point game. 104 to 107. And now they're going to give the ball to Wemby. Jakob will have the ability to guard him, or have the luxury of trying to guard him, I guess I should say. Jaren Jackson switch onto him. We're there. Defensively, we're there. He's double teamed. Where's he going to go? Going to go to Stephon Castle. Defense has been incredible thus far. Can we keep with this whole possession? They're going to go to... That's a terrible shot. But of course, Wemby's going to make it. Honestly, that was pretty good defense. I will take that. I feel really good about what we were able to do there. So, oh my goodness. I want to cook Fred VanVleet so bad. I get it, man. I have all the love for you in the world because you went to Wichita State. But we're going to get fouled by Wemby. Foul. All right, no, it's only his 4th foul. I'm about to say, get him out of the game. But that is not 3 fouls, or 6 fouls, not 3. All right, so we should be able to knock both these down, hopefully. John Morant's free throw feels pretty good, and we will knock them both down. So we get that shot back from Wemby. Now he's got to play good defense again. We played really good defense last possession. Wemby bailed them out the very last second. Just continue that. They're going to try to get the ball to Wembanyama. Jakob Poeltl. We're there. Good defense. Get the rebound. And we do. W. And we're moving on again. Let's go to Jimmy Butler. We haven't even used Jimmy Butler here. So Jimmy Butler. Keldon Johnson guarding him. See if we can get a shot over him. And no, that did not work out at all. We didn't even get a shot meter. I was kind of expecting a shot meter there. Sohan, they're going to go back. I thought he was going to go back to Wemby. I was waiting for him to go back to Wemby, but he just shot it himself. Well, that's what I get for trying to force a shot with Jimmy. Let's just do what's been working, man. Go to John Morant. He's been killing it for us. Just continue to feed the guy. We might put Jaren Jackson. Good defense, Sohan. And he gets the rebound too. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, that might have been... mid-range, Fred VanVleet. He's going to miss it. We get the rebound. And there's 28 seconds left in the shot clock. Okay, so they are going to have the ability to get the ball back. So we need to make sure we put one in the basket here. Let's make sure we don't take any stupid shots. Oh, my... You know what? That's fine. 108 to 111. Dunk it. But I say I think I had a layup with John Morant, but there is a chance that Wemby could have recovered. 3-point game. As long as we don't allow a 3, we win, and we're going to this conference finals, actually. So even get a stop from Freven, or get a stop. Freven Bleeds trying to get the ball. Keldon Johnson, is he about to shoot? He's about to shoot a... That... Dude, do not be an and one. I'm about to say. Okay. So that's going to be 2 for Keldon Johnson. If they want to play the free throw game, that's fine. He's going to make the first one. Let's see if he can make the second one, too. He's going to make the second one. All right, let's get it to John Morant. Get it to John Morant. All right, so they're going to foul him, obviously. They'll foul right away. They're going to be in the bonus, so they're going to play this game. They're going to need a 3. Well, we got to hit both these, actually, before we even speak on that. So first one's in. Feels buttery, so I'm feeling good with John Morant's free throw right now. But I can't get an excellent elite. Ooh, okay, bounced in. 113 to 110. All right, just play good defense, and we're chilling. So I'm going to stick to... I was going to stick to Fred VanVleet. I lost him immediately. Okay, I honestly thought Keldon Johnson had an open shot. He decided not to take it, but that's... He had a... Yeah, that was a terrible shot. He had an open look, and he didn't take it. But instead, he goes to a contested look. He passed it to Wemby. So this should be all she wrote. Just got to make one free throw. We do. And I'll probably miss this other one on purpose because why not? So miss it on purpose. Get the rebound. And they won't have time. 3-0 lead has been blown. And we're going to the conference finals. W. And now we get to square off against Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. So Kyrie, Clay, Luka, of course. And yeah, it's pretty much the same old Mavericks we all know. So let's see if we can beat them at all. So game 1 goes to them. Game 2, oh gosh, it's not going well. Oh, I might be able to even it up. We do. Okay, we're chilling. So game 5, back in Memphis, we're able to tie the series. Now we need to win game 5 if we want any chance here. And it's gonna be close. I probably won't jump in because I don't want to make this video like extremely long, but we are gonna win game 5 without me jumping in anyway. If we can win game 6, we're headed to the NBA Finals. Come on, dig deep here. I don't want to go to a game 7 against Luka, but it looks like we're about to. Wait, maybe. Oh my goodness, we took the lead at the very end. Wow. 24, 22, 21. Let's go. We're going to the finals to play Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers. All right, well, to me, this is our shot here. One opportunity. Got to take it. Game 1 goes to us. Good start. Game 2 goes to us. Great start so far. Don't let them even it up. Let's go Simcast game 4 because I want to go up 3-1 here. Go up 3-1, please. Come on. Dig deep. We're on the road. Been close the whole game. If we can keep this lead, we are going to take the 3-1 lead, and we do. Don't blow a 3-1 lead, and we are going to win in 5 games. So Jimmy Butler to the Grizzlies works out. We're going to see if we can go back-to-back at least. But John Morant, 36 points, Finals MVP. So we have beat the 2K hates the Grizzlies allegations, which feels good to have accomplished that because, dude, I feel like every time I've done a Grizzlies rebuild, it has been painful. It has not worked in my favor at all, but today we made it happen. We have the 30th overall pick in the draft. We are going to keep Taylor Jenkins around because, I mean, we just want we want a championship. So let's extend him further. We have to extend Jaren Jackson as well. And then let's see who they draft for us. We will get Fred Hardy. We got Popovich and Winnington and the other 2 picks. We'll accept Aaron Bradshaw and then qualifying offers. We'll keep... I always get crap, I believe, when I don't keep this guy. So I will go ahead and keep him because every time I let him walk, people hate me for it. So let's go Jaren Jackson. And we'll see if we can get him back on a contract, which we do. Oh, wait. We're trying to renounce Mr. I don't know how to say his name, so I'm not even going to pretend I know how to. But he might be about his qualifying offer, I think. It looks like we do have the ability to spend money on someone else, but I'm cool with this rotation again, man. So let's just hope that guy comes back with his qualifying offer. Should be golden. And he's back, guys. He's back. Okay. So Jimmy Butler, Jaren Jackson, Gigi Jackson. It does help that Jimmy Butler's not regressing, as I mentioned. I made sure in this video that he wouldn't regress. Which is why it's probably been helpful to have, had him as good as possible for this video. We're going to go into year 3 and see if we can go back-to-back. It would be a beautiful way to end this. But if not, if we don't, all good. We do have to cut one player. Then we're going to go ahead and come down here and we'll go ahead and... Just kidding. I'm not going to cut him. Someone's going to get pissed. We'll cut Mr. Winnington. All right, let's get into... Whoops, didn't mean to click that. But we'll get into year 3. It's the same rotation, obviously. So I'll load a draft class and I'll see you guys... in the season. So let's get to work again. So here are your end of the season awards for year 3. Luka MVP, AJ Rookie of the Year in Chicago, Igor 6th Man, Wemby Defensive Player, Edgecombe Most Improved, and Steph's your Clutch Player, Kid Coach of the Year, and Hobson gets Executive of the Year as well. So get John Morant, All-NBA second team, and then I'm assuming, yeah, that'll be it. What about All Defensive Team for Jaren Jackson again? No, not this time around, unfortunately. But All Rookie first team, All Rookie second team. We end up as a second seed in the West this time. Yeah, 26 from John Morant, 21 from Jimmy, 17 from Jaren Jackson, 16 from Bane, and 15 from Gigi Jackson. So let's see if we can go back to back here. We get Minnesota in round 1. This will be a tough matchup, obviously, and we will beat them in 6, though. And now we draw the Pelicans, who I believe we beat last year. We played them as the 8th seed, right? 1st through 8th seed, and we'll beat them in 5. And now we get Dallas, who, we beat them in 6 last year, but obviously Dallas, you never know with them. We'll go up 1-0. So far, so good. Oh, wow. Are we going to do this? Wow. It's working out great. We get the Celtics in the finals, so Jimmy Butler might be able to finally beat the... Actually, he's beaten the Celtics before. What am I talking about? But we might be able to get a championship over the Celtics, which would be great. So game 1 does go to us. Game 2, 2-0. The Grizzlies have been... They've been great. Wait, 3-1. Don't do it to a 2K. I'm telling you. This is a perfect way to end the video. It really is, because 3-0 leads have been a theme of this video. And we are about to blow another one. We did it in the first season against the Thunder. We actually made the Spurs blow theirs. Dude, we are actually about to blow... I hate this game. I hate this game. I really do. Like, what the hell is that? Why are 3-0 leads so... Like, it's like 2K acts like they happen every freaking day. And it's never happened in NBA history, I'm pretty sure. All right, whatever. We won one, and we were one game away from winning another one. What can you do? What can you do? That's a poetic way to end this one anyway. But Jimmy Butler to Memphis, I think is actually a perfect idea. I like it a lot. I think it makes a ton of sense. I do worry about some personalities there in a way, but I definitely think it could be the kind of move that would make sense for Memphis. And I don't know if it'd cost them that much, you know, because Jimmy Butler's age and everyone knows he wants out and his contract situation. So Memphis, not that you need my approval. Obviously, you're not watching this at all, but I think it's a good idea. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this one. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.